Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the daily Tesla report for Monday, February 27th, 2023. Before we jump into all the charts like this one, just want to encourage you to please click like and subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel. And if you would, please share the content with friends and colleagues. Get the word out. We really appreciate it. Check out wickedstocks.com. We offer a lot every day, the triple Q, the SPY analysis, just like you see with Tesla and Apple, 5 to 10 minute videos. We also do 2 individual stock picks a week. We're now updating all the stock picks at the end of the week, starting next week, something that we have done more on a hit or miss basis. And the weekly analysis in the TLT, the long bond ETF, the S&P 500 index, and the NASDAQ 100 index. And so there's a lot going on there with a basic subscription to wickedstocks.com that you never see on YouTube. So starting with the big picture in Tesla, this weekly bar chart, and we'll work our way into the day. We came off of channel support in very early January. That had been an objective following a December sell signal on the way up, anticipating the possibility of topping out at this former channel structure in the 150s now. That did not happen. Positive earnings. We launched above this area, settled above it at the end of a week. And when we did that about 5 weeks ago, that set off a 2 to 3 month buy signal. I've been mentioning the 230s or the 240s, depending on where this channel top is at that time at 246.92, dropping on a weekly basis, remains a 2 to 3 month target above the 150s. In recent, let's just say that on the way up, we did actually top out or come very close to topping out at the 221 and a quarter long-term 3/8 Fibonacci. You cannot see A here because it's hidden behind the price act, the high, low, and settlement and so forth. But A is the all-time November 21 high. B is the January low. 3/8 back up is 221 and a quarter. We came close to reaching that. I think 217.65. Was the high. Yes, it was this little minor point way up there. And we have since fallen off. And so let's take a look at the day itself. I'd like to talk about this chart here. And so you'd always have to make sort of decisions so that, we close pretty much right at this rising speed line. A range of long-term support, I've been saying, 199.11 today. I'm going to fall back to this channel bottom here as our base of support today at 194.18. You can see how I've reduced 199.11 to a mere minor point because holding above 194.18 does allow this market to recover nicely by the end of next week back to 221 and a quarter. Over the next 3 to 5 weeks or less, we may, say, by the end of March, reach this targeted 246.92 formation. But back to this image here. For the day itself, 194.18 solid support. On the way up, I've got 200.49. I've reduced that to an intraday resistance only. It's very close to present price activity. Because we've been testing this channel bottom for the last few days of last week, we may be poised for aggressive gains here in the coming days. We also may show a sell signal by closing today below 194.18. Obviously, we don't know the answer to that, but because we're above it, giving the market the benefit of the doubt in terms of its ability to recover nicely from here back to 221 and a quarter by the end of next week or sooner, 248.64 by the end of March or sooner. And so 200.49 to the upside is our intraday resistance area that may well contain intraday buying pressures. We could trade inside the 194.18 to 200.49 region for a good part of the day. If we push through 200.49, 206.16 is expected. And this is our day resistance. This is the level that can contain daily buying pressures. And once tested, let's say we test that today, we could tomorrow, Tuesday, fall back to the 194.18 channel bottom. Hi, if you enjoy watching our daily Tesla report, you'll love our daily Triple Q and SPY reports. They're presented in the same 5 to 10 minute video format. Our daily SPY and Triple Q analysis provides directional market signals that are correlated with highly specific price support and resistance levels. Whether your trading time horizon is short or longer term, we promise you a distinctive edge in your trading of the SPY and Triple Q. We offer a 5-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. So go to wickedstocks.com right now and start receiving your daily SPY and daily Triple Q reports today. So in terms of day trade, it's 194.18 bottom picking, profit taking or short setting at 200.49 for aggressive day traders. If we push through 200.49, 206.16 in reach, where we can place a daily high. Day traders, you may also consider buying 194.18 and possibly holding out for 206.16 within the day, where we can place a daily high. 3 to 5 day swing traders, if we close above 206.16, we should within 3 to 5 days, probably 2 to 3 days, retest, if you will. I say if you will because we didn't actually test 221 and a quarter, but we pushed very close to the 1% zone. If we close above 206.16, 3 to 5 day upside objective for 3 to 5 day swing traders into the low 220s. We've got 221 and a quarter, that long-term 3/8 that I showed earlier, and we have a new rising channel top based in part on last week's bottoming out activity on both Wednesday and Friday of last week, 221.54. So this is our zone of resistance that can contain, if tested, say, by Friday, and I doubt it. But, if we close today above 206.16, I don't doubt it. It's just that I'm not quite sure if we're going to be able to close above 206.16 today. But if we do, I'd say by Friday's close, we could easily push into the 221 handle, the 221.25 to 221.54 area, able to contain weekly buying pressures. And if this happens on Friday, it could possibly be by, say through next week. And from there, we could fall back to the 194.18 channel bottom. We could trade inside this zone for the next couple of weeks, perhaps. But in terms of the big picture, the fact that we had that buy signal that I mentioned at the top of this video about 5 weeks ago above the 150s, still expecting the 240s, just know that, holding above that, where are you again? 194.18 does allow 248.64 over the next 3 to 5 weeks. So for you 3 to 5 week swing traders, this is your bottom picking territory. I think I've covered the upside pretty well. Let's talk downside. That in the event we break, or perhaps even open today below 194.18, 187.61, you can see in the support and resistance here area, is likely on an intraday basis. This is that pullback low here from a few weeks ago following that first high, 187.61. We could bounce off of there on an intraday basis, but I say be careful. If we break, especially if we open today below 194.18, we may well see 179.83 within the day where a daily low can be made. And as I've been saying, if we close today below 194.18, whether you're a 3 to 5 day swing trader who got long at 194.18 or a 1 to 2 week position trader who got long for 221 and a quarter, or a 3 to 5 week near-term investor who got long in the mid 190s for 248.64, I would suggest liquidating that long position and actually reversing if that's something you're comfortable doing. Reversing meaning prepare yourself for the 150s. That could be buying 150, 155 out of the money puts that don't expire for at least a few weeks. You might go further out than that to preserve delta. In other words, to be less susceptible to theta, the time decay element. But if we close below 194.18, I am expecting the 150s. 150.53 is the rising 2/3 speed line. And of course, it is also this band of longer term channel support that we settled above about 5 weeks ago, all in the 150s. This is a zone in the 150.33 to 150.145 area that can absorb selling not only through March, but even through the second quarter. And from here, we can turn back up again. Keep in mind that holding above this maintains a 2 to 3 month objective here at 246.92. So that is sort of the big picture. And I think I will leave you with, no, not that one, with this one. This 194.18 is our pivot point now into later March. If we close below it today, get ready for the 150s over the next few weeks. Holding above 194.18, an area we've been testing quite a bit last week. We'll keep 220s in reach over the next week or two, the 240s in reach by the end of March. And I think that pretty much rounds it out. Check out wickedstocks.com. Check out our subscription that we offer, a 5-day money-back guarantee. If you're not happy, you can bail. But I don't think you'll be unhappy. You'll see a lot of good stuff there. If you're a SPY trader or a triple Q trader, or you're an investor who looks at investing, we also cover the big picture in the SPY and triple Q. QQQ. And those are two indexes you really need to know about and to follow no matter what you're trading. So there you have it. Enough of that. I'll be back, of course, tomorrow with Tuesday's Tesla. You have a great evening.